Many in Laurel County, the events of September 7th still weigh heavily.
It's been pretty scary because we never hear of this kind of stuff in our community.
Just want everybody to be safe and hope he's caught.
Some I spoke with said they were especially hopeful today, but KSP released this afternoon that their search of a residence did not lead them to Joseph Couch. As locals start to wonder just where and when it could finally end.
It's been 10 days now, so if they've not found him by now, I just don't think they're going to find him around here.
Laurel County Schools and others are moving back into their regular routine. The school district says their plan for reopening tomorrow will continue to prioritize safety. In their message home to families, they say there will be an increased police presence before school, during bus transportation services, during school at the county's many campuses, and after school if any extracurriculars are to occur.
We can't let this control our lives forever. We need to get back to some normalcy and just be cautious while we do it.
Amanda Witt says she works for and has a grandchild in Jackson County Schools, which reopened Monday.
They're not allowed outside right now. They're in that building and safe.
While she understands those that still feel uncomfortable, she knows the schools will be taking every step.
We have security officers. We have extra security now during this.
If I had kids in school now, I'd feel comfortable that they're protected.
In London, Jeremy Toms, WKYT.